Right, okay, I'm up along the Reedy Creek, up near El Dorado. We're mid, well actually it's very early April. The creek's only just flowing. Well known for lots and lots of very, very fine gold this area, and black sand. Very hard to separate. But today we use high bankers around here and little yabby pumps behind boulders and rocks. It seems to work alright. But today I'm going to demonstrate using a vacuum cleaner. Now, all these little crevices, all these little places here, when this flows and gets flooded during the winter time, rushes over these little embankments and these natural traps. It's like a big sluice box. All the stuff gets caught in there. And as you can see right there, there's a tree there. The creek's right over there. And there's plenty of wash off from the hill. So to me this is a natural trap. We have had a look, panned it, and there's a little bit of fine gold in there. Now this is what we're using. Just the Watt. It's a bloody beauty. Love it, because it works. I like things that work. It works as a vacuum cleaner and as a blower. So we're going to turn it on and I'll show you what's happening. Makes a bit of noise. As you can see what's happening, it's sucking this up alright and it's catching it. You can use this wet or dry, so this is good when it catches it. Putting it in there, and then we just go and pan that out, or you can put it through your high banker, whatever you like, but you can clean out your crevices. And we've got a little bit out of it. Later on I'll show you what we got out of it, but more importantly, it just gives you another tool when you go out in the bush. They run on a lithium battery, so you don't need any power. And there's millions of these little cracks and crevices all along creek beds all over the world. And it probably just gives you another little bit of tool for you to have a go in. Right, Mick's had a bit of a pan. He's pulled a bit out of there. How'd you go, Mick? Get anything out of it?
Very little.
Very little? Very fine stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can see it's very, very fine. This stuff here, you don't get very heavy gold at all, but you get it coloured, that's the main thing.
Little bits. Little
bits, not a lot. You really have to try to get... Trouble is, because it's so light, the stuff, she just floats back into the current. And you tend to get most of the concentrated stuff actually in the creek bed itself, which some of these places you reckon they would work, but the way it is, it just gives, like I said, it just gives you another tool for you to use. So we'll come back later on and I'll show you what we end up getting out of it. Not a lot, we won't get a lot out of it, but the great thing, it works. That's the thing. So you might just find that little remote little place in that nice little area and find your little El Dorado. Alright, so this is a beautiful place in itself. You don't have to find any gold there. You can sit there all day and look at the place. Bloody beautiful. Alright, you never get sick and tired of coming up here. Do you get sick and tired of coming up here, Mick?
No,
no, you don't. It's just Mother's nature. And we look after it. Beautiful bush. Alright, we'll get back to... Right, look, I've had to clean out with the vacuum cleaner. And not a real lot in there. But there's a little bit. A couple of nice little specks. Some fine stuff there. Right, I'm going to do a clean out. I usually just put a little drop of biodegradable dishwashing detergent, and that just breaks the static electricity off the water, and you can grab hold of that. You'll see there's a fair bit of black sand in amongst all that. Do it again. And you'll see all the black sand build up at the back down the gulls with the black sand. You'll see it come out. It's starting to come out on the edges now. Yeah, some pieces there, some nice little pieces there. Alright. Okay, so yeah, that was just a demonstration to see how things work. And yep, it worked okay. Alright, we'll catch you next time.